Hey guys, welcome back to the Magic Academy. If you're into card magic and you're into impressing your fellow man and woman, I would recommend watching the performance and learning how this is done. This is one of those great ones out there. Look at the performance and then get right into the explanation for you. Stay tuned. All right, so with this one, you have a spectator, ideally, as opposed to just a cameraman. And from there, you can shuffle the cards up and you have your spectator cut about half the cards. Okay, a little less than half, you say. And they go ahead and pick one of the piles. Let's say they choose this one. And from there, they shuffle those cards up and they select any card they like. From there, you say, okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and just lose that somewhere into the pile. What do we have here? The 2 of spades in this case. From there, you can shuffle those cards up if you like and give the cards a few cuts. And you say, look, we're going to take the other pile. And the other pile is going to tell us exactly where your card is, okay? They can deal as many cards as they want onto the table. Let's make it random using the dice. In this case, we have 13 cards. So we're going to deal 13 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. Obviously, that's pretty fair, right? That left us to 1 card. Obviously, if they chose to stop one earlier, it would have been a jack. One more, it would have been an ace. They stopped us on a 9. There's no way. There's no way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards down. You guessed it, their selection. Awesome card trick, let's learn it. All right, so how do you perform this beauty? So very straightforward. You take out the 8s and the 9s, and you alternate them in between indifferent cards. So you first want to start with just 5 indifferent cards at the front, and then go 9 indifferent card, an 8 or a 9 indifferent card, all the way down, as you can see here, like so. Now there are obviously different methods to get into that. You can have the 8s and 9s on the top of the deck, and if you can do a perfect Pharaoh shuffle, that can get you into this setup, and then you just need to place 4 or 5 cards at the top of the deck. So all you need to memorize is that the even numbers are going to be the 9s or the 8s. So what are you doing from there? You have the spectator cut a little less than half the cards. And so this will, of course, be the pile with the 5 indifferent cards, and then the 9 and the 8s alternating in between indifferent cards. And then from there, you can have the spectator pick a pile. And so if they choose that pile, you say, perfect, I'll go ahead and take this pile. You go ahead and shuffle this one. So they have the freedom to shuffle this pile. They can pick any card they like. And so let's say it's the 10 of spades. From there, all you are doing is making sure you place the 10 of spades in the 9th position. So you can do that any way you'd like. You can count 3, 6, 7, 8, and place their card in like so. You can have a pinky break above 8 cards while they're looking at their selection and insert it in like so. And then from there, you can do any sort of false shuffling you like as well, just to really convince that that card is somewhere lost in that pile. All right, now that their card is lost in this pile, you have them take my pile and you have them deal as many cards onto the table as they'd like, and they can stop at any point. All you need to do is just keep track of whether or not they deal an even number or an odd number of cards onto the table. So in this case, this is card number 5, right? So this is 6, 7, 8. And so as they're counting, let's say they stopped on the 9th card. You know, that's an odd, so it's not going to be an 8 or a 9. So from there, you have them push forward the card that they stopped on. And you have this beautiful convincer where you can show them, if you dealt 1 less card, you would have stopped on the ace. If you wanted to deal 1 more card down, you would have stopped on a 2. But you managed to stop on a 9. I don't know how this works, but sure enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards down is their selection. I want to say you're going to fool the most skeptical spectators out there. Give it a shot. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.